I say, here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
Hello, 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 and good morning to each and every one of you. I figured I'd come on earlier because y'all were all in the chat already. So I said, why not just start already? So I went on ahead and hit start. So I want to first say good morning and hello to each and every one of you. Again, it's a beautiful Monday, even though we were starting in the 37 degrees and now we're about 42. It's a beautiful day. And so first I want to welcome everyone in the chat. We have Miss Marion first in the chat. She gives that pie point. Then we also have Mr. Tim. Hello, how are you doing today? Mara at Buying Spaces. Hello, Miss Joyce. Greg at Landshark Picker in the house. Good morning. Wendy, hello. Jennifer, how are you doing? I hope everything went well with your surgery. I tried catching you a couple of times in the chats during the weekend, but I see you were still right at the link queen, and so I just wanted to see how you were doing. Then, of course, everybody's saying hello back and forth. T, where did it go? Lord Jesus, it flew by. Okay, way up there. T at Hemlock Lady, how are you doing this morning? Hello, Miss Perini. Mara, Tim telling everybody hello, good morning. Let's see here. Going down there, checking, make sure I didn't miss anyone. T, I hope everybody's having a great start to this Monday morning. I'm gonna go down real quick and check everyone's. Make sure I got it. Susanna, hello, good morning. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Money from Mars, hello and good morning. Let's see, listing and shipping Mondays are always getting busy as the year gets close to. Yeah, that is so true. Good morning, Kathy. How are you doing this morning? Hello, hello. Yeah, I got my orders pulled. I just got to pack them. Let's see, Little Vintage. Well, hello, it's so good to see you. I just met you this weekend in another chat. I can't remember. I think it might have been Miss Carol's chat yesterday. So good to see you here this morning. Let's see, Tim, Mara, everybody saying hello. So first I want to say thank y'all, each and every one of y'all. Y'all came in a little early, so I figured I'd get started a little early. We'll talk a little bit about my updates on my goals that I set myself for this weekend. I also have an announcement I'll be making throughout the morning chat to let y'all know, so you don't forget. Tonight at Bingo, we'll start at 5 o'clock. You can go in early and make sure you get your numbers. Make sure if you're in there prior to me going live. Sometimes I do not see that you're in there unless you're on live chat. Well, today I had, actually, let me back up a minute. On Friday last week, I met up with Miss Carol at the Ollie's here in Massachusetts. We're like 45 minutes away both ends, so we just met at Ollie's. She's never been there before, so we met there so she can get an idea what Ollie's is all about. And it was so nice to be able to meet her. And we were basically talking about the different things that we're doing and kind of showing her around how the store's set up and that kind of stuff. And she was able to join her little club for that. And we met some guys that were in there comping some books. And of course, you know me, I'm a talker. So I said, oh, somebody must be shopping for eBay or shopping for Amazon FBA. And then I turned around and the guy looked at me, he started laughing. He says, yep, that's exactly what we're doing. He said, we're two guys who had lost our jobs. And so that's what they were doing. And we got to talking. And so one thing led to another. And so Miss Carol had gave me some items that she donated for me to give away this Monday, today, because this is a Halloween week, the whole week of Halloween. And so she did give me some candy to give away at the end of the bingo. So if you're in the bingo tonight, don't forget you pick your 5 numbers from 1 through 75. You put it in the chat, you write it down. Those numbers are your numbers throughout the whole show. And also, I'm going to throw it in as far as 2 bags of mixed, it's actually bite-sized candy bars. And I'm going to throw in 1 pumpkin spice moon pies that will be given away after the bingo tonight. So if you're in the chat, You have to be in the chat at the end when we go to do the drawing, because if you're not in the chat, I'll move on to the next person who is in the chat. And so we'll take care of that. And we'll do our regular bingo. And so tonight, don't forget to come in and play bingo. And then at the end of the game, if you're still there, you'll be eligible. I will put everybody's name on the wheel, but if you're not there when I do the drawing, then of course it goes to the next person. Wifey Tutu. Oh, that's Jamie. Hello, good morning. Need to talk. Okay. Not a problem. Miss Barbara. I don't want to butcher that last name. Oh, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday. Mara, Little Vintage, Tim. Queen Cleopatra in the house. Hello and good morning. It's so good to see no sound. Queen, Tim. Lori, hello, Miss Bemis. All right, everybody's just telling everybody hello. All right, so yeah, so today we got the bingo. And my goal this weekend, I had said last week, I want to be held accountable for. My goal this last week was to finish the garage. Well, this weekend I unpacked 10 boxes, 4 crates, sorted through it. Either it went to the eBay inventory, it went to the shed for tools or things like that. And I was able to park my car in my garage this weekend. So yesterday it did finish the goal that I wanted. And I was one tired puppy after all that, but I did it. Good morning, Dory. That is my cousin, Seller, South Louisiana. Good morning. Hello. And yes, I want y'all to also keep in your prayers. Again, I noticed this morning on the news, there's another depression heading in the Gulf. And of course, it's headed right there to New Orleans and Louisiana. So hopefully we'll, that basically takes a turn or it dies out or whatever the case may be, because that's just a lot of activity in the Gulf this year. So yeah, I did finish all that. I did separate a lot of stuff. I had a lot of stuff that I either didn't touch for the years that we had it, because of the fact of moving 2 homes into one. So basically that was my goal, and I was able to get a lot of inventory to put into the eBay room or antique mall. And of course, everything that needed to go in the shed went in the shed. And of course, I packed and reboxed everything that I had, broke down a lot of boxes, which I need to call today because I want to see if I can put out 2 recycle bins on our pickup tomorrow, because I filled up 2 recycle bins full of boxes and plastic. Let's see, I just put my patio cushions out again. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's one thing bad about when it has hurricane season. You just always have to pick it up and put it back out. I don't miss it, believe it or not. I had a question yesterday from my dad. I talked to my dad yesterday. And of course, he asked me, he said, so do you like the weather up there? And I said, golly, yes, I love it. Yes, it was really nice. I was able to get a lot done. And I love this weather. And what I like about it up here, too, you get actually the 4 seasons. Yes, it was so nice and comfortable that I even opened up the windows to air out the house. Like we usually do it in the South, we do it in the spring. Whereas here, I love doing it because we can do it in the spring and the fall. Or you might do it in the fall. Depends on what the temperature is, usually in Louisiana. Let's see here. All righty. Okay, also, let me go ahead and make sure. Jennifer, I want to ask you, how was your surgery from Friday? Are you doing okay? Did everything go well for you? Because I've been able to see you in the chat, so I'm assuming that everything went well. And there's Jennifer's link. Go give her some love and support and show her by giving her some watch hours. Check out her videos. If you like some jewelry, you definitely will like her videos. And also I want to make a comment about if you would like to, or you're interested in, or just starting out with wanting to do auctions, let me know, or Queen know. In all of our thumbnails, our information is in the description of that video. Feel free to email us if you're interested in becoming a guest on our auctions, because we do everything by guest on the calendar, because I do all my thumbnails, get everybody's names in the description bar and that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in wanting to become a guest on any of our shows on the Wednesday or Fridays, go ahead and send me an email, our queen. All our information is all in every one of the description bars that I do on all the videos. That way you can contact myself or Queen, and we will look at what's the next available date, and we will put you on that calendar for that date. Or we'll let you know what dates are available. We'll make sure we get the ones that work for you. Jennifer says, I'm good, Johnny. It went well. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Everybody was asking during the weekend, so I just wanted to make sure. Good morning, Sandby. How are you doing? It's complicated. How are you? Okay. Old school picker. How you doing today? Hello, hello, hello. New subs needed to watch at least one video on YouTube. Won't count them. Oh, yeah. And it's so interesting that my whole week I've been sitting at the same subs, and it goes down and goes back up, goes down, goes back up. So yeah, it's pretty interesting how that seems to be working. But yeah, this weekend I caught up on a lot of videos with Robert. Kat, good morning. Hello, it's so good to see you. Also now, don't forget, I don't see it in the chat. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, don't forget to drop your links in the chat. That way people can check to make sure, double check that you're still subscribed to whoever you, when you put your links in the chat. I found a couple of them this weekend where I knew I was subscribed to them. I didn't know what was going on. And so I went back and definitely make sure you do the all notifications. Those you can always adjust later. But yeah, if you subscribe to someone, don't forget to do the all notifications on all videos or anything they put out. Michigan girl, hello and good morning. So good to see you this morning. So I would love to do more lives. It's just hard to do lives with me because of my stuff needed to be by it now, because all my stuff has handmade. Now that's another thing. I was watching a few auctions this weekend where any auctions you do, you set the auction as far as if you want to buy it now for your items, or if you want to do a sale or auction. Any auction you go to, if you decide to do that, then that's what you can do. You don't have to do. And some people do it a little different, I guess. But I know this weekend there was a couple of auctions that I watched that they were doing a lot of buy it now. So don't let that stop you from wanting to get your name out there and do auctions, Lori, because of the fact that you can do a lot of buy it now. So there's nothing wrong with that. Can I add a link from my phone? I'm sure you can if you go ahead and try it. Yes, no problem. Don't forget to put your links for your channel and or any platforms you sell on. That way, everybody can check and make sure they are still subscribed, because that's what I like to do. Like this one here, I thought I was subscribed to you. Guess what? I'm number 36 to Cat. Alluring treasures. Alluring. Cool. And I just hit the notifications. Thank you for putting your link in the chat. Old school picker. How are things going with you on your end? Huh, Jimmy? How are things going on your end? I wanted to make sure I am still subscribed. Yep. This whole weekend I was checking because I had a lot of people I thought I was subscribed to. I was wondering why I wasn't getting notifications, and the subscription button wouldn't. I wasn't subscribed. Dave Diggs, hello and good morning. Jennifer put the link in from this cat, and I just subscribed. It was number 36. If you are blue, you can promote your channel. Yes. Thank you, Mara. Good morning, Justin. I hope I said it right. The Flipping Accounting. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Justin. I'm trying to remember names without looking at a cheat sheet, which I do have some names on them, but not a lot, because I'm trying to remember names with your screen name. I will be adding some new videos this week. Cool. Well, I was your number 36 subscriber, so I'm glad I was able to get your link. There's Jennifer putting everybody's links in. Let's see, auction styles, because of, oh yeah, I just did that one. Susanna, let's see, I want to sell my paintings. I painted, but I am scared no one would like them or buy them. So scared. Well, believe it or not, the only way you're going to get your name out there If I've seen some other people who do their own paintings, and if you put yourself out there, and again, another thing is, if you're doing an art, like for me, for example, I do quilts. I do quilted items. I do things with sewing. I put them out there. If they want them, they want them. They don't, they don't. But I know I charge the amount of what the supplies it took me to make that particular item. So if you feel that you know what price you want it for, that's what you want to start it at. Again, some people will buy art. You never know until you try it. So don't be putting yourself down and don't think that somebody might like it, because I've bought a lot of paintings from people who did auctions. But I have them in my antique booth already too. So you just never know. Has anyone ever replaced a battery in a MacBook Pro? It is easy to do, or do I go and send it in? I don't know, because I don't have anything that has to do with Macs or Apple products. So I'm not sure. If Robert was here, he probably can answer that question for you in an immediate heartbeat. Can you find, I'm sure. Yeah. And again, Susanna, you don't put yourself down, because a lot of people, we are our own critics, no matter what we do. But don't short yourself when you never know that somebody might really love those type of pieces that you're doing. And I know some people will paint according to what somebody wants. So definitely get your name out there, and don't be afraid. I know it's hard to say. It's better said than done. But a lot of times it is a little nervous when you first start. Like me, when I started YouTube, I was a little scared and nervous, but I was excited at the same time. So I have thought about doing some auctions or buy it nows. It just hasn't yet. Yeah. It's just whenever you're ready to do that. There's no problem with doing it. I was editing the latest video right now. Over 30 minutes on eBay this weekend. Wow. Sold 30 times. eBay this weekend. Wow. That is cool. Yeah, it's getting close to the Christmas time that people will start looking. Let's see. Everybody saying good morning to each other. Dad's Vintage Garage. Hello and welcome. Good to see you this morning. Good to see each and every one of y'all every morning. I'm really, I was excited this morning when I started it. And I noticed we had somebody in the chat already. I just came on early because I seen y'all were there already. Look up the video on its Sam on the YouTube and watch the decent if you can do it or not. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's another thing you can always do is research some YouTube channels that do the things you would like to do, and that gives you an idea. Jennifer definitely said it right on that one. Make sure you watch all of at least the videos to keep them count numbers. Yeah. That's why I always catch up on the weekends, and when I'm working in the eBay room, I always have somebody's channel on. That way I can hear what's going on and just have some kind of thing going on in the background, but listening and working at the same time. So I don't have a Mac just registered laptop. Oh, okay. So Susan, are you? There are always people out there who want to help special items. Yep, and that's so true. Actually, I just found out this weekend, which I really knew somewhat about it, but I wasn't 100% positive about it. Miss Sandy. She calls it a Sandy's, I think it's a Sandy's Original, that she does actually YouTube channels where she shows the jewelry that she's making. She only makes it once, and then she makes it specifically for a particular person who's asking for a particular item. And so I definitely want to go back and catch up on her videos, because I do watch them every now and then, but I wasn't aware of that she did that until this weekend. That was supposed to say sold 30 items. I got it, Jimmy. I caught on to it. It takes me a little while sometimes. Squirrel. Yeah. Let's see. I have an Apple laptop, not replacing the battery, but I believe you can search for videos. Yeah, that you can basically find a YouTube channel for almost practically anything. That's how I did it one time when I was looking for a video on how to change. I was having issues where the water wasn't cycling out of the washing machine, and kind of found out it was the open closed valve that was stuck. And of course, there was a lot of coins in it, and it kind of jammed it. Once I cleared all that out, changed the piece, it was fine. So yeah, there's a video out there for something. Whether how to change something, find something, definitely easy to check into. Just like, for example, I was Susanna, I want to let you know too. Laura Bemis, she does a lot of resin stuff. And she actually just started going on some of the auctions and selling it, buy it now. And she's doing really well with a lot of the pieces that she makes herself. But it just takes a moment for you to just get out there and show, and you'll be surprised on how many people will fall in love with some of the items that you have that are collectors or likes to do that kind of stuff. Let's see. You can also learn all kinds of stuff on the tube. Just hate doing that. Yeah. Rabbit. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Justin said, posted a new video about Skylander video games haul I made. What? Congratulations. And again, I dropped the link in the chat if anybody would like to come on and either showcase your channel or any platform that you sell on. You're more than welcome to come on and talk about it. And I will set my reminder. And let's see where I got it from here. Let's see. Okay, how in the... Let me see, this ain't right. Now, you see, I'm glad you put your link in the chat, Justin, because I know I was subscribed to you, now it's not there. So guess what? I'm going to do it again. I know it. That's why I wasn't getting no notifications from you. What did I just do? Oh, duh. Okay. So, yeah, definitely make sure you put your links in the chat because I love to make sure that I'm still subscribed to you. I just found out that I wasn't subscribed again. It must have fell off because I knew I was subscribed to Justin, and I just noticed it wasn't there anymore. Oh, I just fixed my kitchen sink by watching a YouTube video. And it's amazing. You can find almost anything hard to do and fix. I would love to see your work and probably would buy. Yeah, actually, she's been on, if you go to Kathy, this past Friday, T at Hemlock Lady, she was on there. She had some of her stuff that she was selling on that auction. If you go back a couple of weeks ago, she was also a guest on our show where she did some items on our show. So yeah, definitely check her out. People might like something at first, but the others pay attention. Really takes off. Yes, and that is so true, Barbara. And anything you do, a lot of people get. And again, if you're not doing yourself a favor by if you're not putting yourself out there on channels, what happens is a lot of people don't know you. They just know of your name in the chat. And a lot of times people like to see your name with the face with the name on the chat. And sometimes that helps a lot as well, because once they get to know you, this when you get your name out there. So yeah, just whenever you're ready to take that leap, just do it. You never know how it's going to happen until you do it. Somebody may take it off so fast and buy more than what you think. So yeah. So I packed the lawnmower, calibrated, and soldier clock stopped working in the car with the YouTube. Yeah, it's amazing. You can find almost anything and everything on YouTube. I know I did when I first started, and that's how I figured out YouTube. Robert says, you know, that you find that on YouTube, huh? Really? This was years ago. Some paintings. Yeah, definitely. I think, Kathy, don't you do some type of paintings and stuff too as well? Yeah, I think she does. Let's see, Kathy, go on Mrs.com and get an idea. Yeah, she just did that auction this past Friday on Beam. She was on T's channel. Yeah, definitely check your subscriptions because I knew I was subscribed to Justin and I just found out I wasn't. But yeah, I subscribed again because he was a guest on our show a couple of weeks ago. He came on the morning show. I just dropped the link from off my phone. Say yeah, hey for me. Okay. Well, good to see you. Hopefully you're not working too hard. Paula, yes, another one on Wednesdays. He does a collaboration with others on Wednesday. If you're interested, reach out to Paul. He does a lot of single people that want to come on for the first time also as well, that you can go on his channel and do some of his auctions on, get in touch with him. He does what's called a swap meet. Exactly. Yeah, abstract art. Digs. Let's see, I bought a $6,000 worth of clothes from Steinmart yesterday for $200. What? Are they going out of business too? I think I did hear about that. Friend found for you today. How you doing, Miss Mary? Hope this rainy, chilly weather isn't causing me too much trouble. Yeah, I know. Oh, it looks like it stopped raining here. It's been raining for a little while this morning. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too bad. So good to see each and every one of y'all every morning. You're more than welcome to come on and talk about your channel and or talk about your platform that you sell on, or even if you want to talk about something that you would like to do and need help with, get a little liquid courage or courage to do something. You're more than welcome to come on. What's up, Nate? How are you doing, Natey Pie? We watched your video again this weekend. Hilarious. Or as they say, awesome sauce. I'm always willing to do a live as long as you guys can deal with me. Bemis, as far as that I'm concerned, this is a great community. So you don't have to worry about that. I wouldn't say having to deal with someone. Just be yourself and everybody's gonna love you for who you are. Steinwood is closing. I have 2 of my areas and bought a ton of it yesterday. I don't like listing closed, but the idea was a way too good. And you're not right. You're right about that one. When the opportunity comes, you have to take it sometimes. Yeah, I got plenty of inventory, so I'm not really going to go and start killing myself with clothing. Susanna, my kids are musicians and create their own music. For the fear of acceptance and unavailability, doesn't fear. We'll all get to create your own door. Yep. That's so true. What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, what's going on, Johnny?
Good morning. How you doing?
Say good morning to you real quick.
Yeah, so good to see you.
Yeah, man, I'm always listening to your shows. I just really always working every morning.
Yeah,
I'm always like just working. And with the big basement that I got, I'm usually over in the corner there testing stuff, but I can still hear you.
Right.
But I just want to, I love what you're doing in the mornings and the way you're
Thank you.
letting everybody have a chance to, show off their channel and stuff, and showing the support to the community. So I just thought
that's what I wanted when I first started the show. Of course, when I first started YouTube, I didn't expect it to be like this, but I was watching to see what is the need for on this platform, and then it seemed like all the channels I was watching, a lot of them wouldn't let people drop their links in the chat.
Right.
So with me doing this, that's why I wanted it to go this way, because there's so many people that are starting out, fairly new. And I know when I was first starting out, it wasn't easy.
Right. Yep.
And so this gives a lot of people the way to be relaxed, be themselves, and also talk about their channels and promote their channels, because that's what I wanted this channel to be about.
No, it's cool. I like it. I definitely love listening, and you give out good information as well. Like you're always giving out good information on to the eBay sellers, the Mercari sellers, Poshmark sellers. You're giving out good information too. So, and
that's what I try to do. And if I don't know it, I'll ask somebody in the chat. Because there's not everything that I do know about it, but I'm learning from experience.
Yeah. I just want to drop in and say good morning to you. I got to be somewhere in an hour, so I'll hang out a little bit. But I got to.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I'm actually going to do a Facebook Marketplace deal this morning, so I got to get.
Oh, cool.
In the Colorado snow, it's.
Ooh.
We got like 5 inches of snow here at my house last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it, but I tell you one thing, last year was my first year up here and I enjoyed it. They said that was just a mild winter. So I hate to see what a heavy one's going to be like.
Right. Yeah. It was, we don't usually get a lot. I'm here in Denver. We don't usually get snow in October that often.
Right.
Especially that much. Usually it's
I want to say 3 times already in the last couple of weeks that we had a freeze below 20, 21, 31 degrees, but the majority of it's a little bit cooler. So I'm enjoying it because I like that kind of weather.
Right.
One thing I like about Illinois, I also have a house in Illinois. It's a lake house, but here in Massachusetts, you actually get to see all 4 seasons.
Right. Yep.
In Louisiana, you had 2 seasons, and you only need to go walk out your door to see what the season was for the day.
It's either hot or cold, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't I'll be I'm dropping at least 3 videos a week. I just want to come, you know how it is. We're both kind of in the same area. I'm close to the same amount of subs as you, making that push to 1,000.
Yeah.
So I've been putting out videos like at least 3 a week, just showing the stuff that I sold on eBay. I sell a lot of toys, so I know you know that.
One thing I have to say about your videos, and I don't know if any of you have not watched him yet. Old School Picker is his screen name.
I'm Old School Flips.
Old School Flips.
Chris is the picker, but there's another one.
That's right.
He's a lot cooler than I am, so go sub to his channel too.
I started watching both of y'all at the same time, and you always got me confused at the beginning. But what I have to say is your videos have come out to be very interesting lately. With all the different sound effects and things that you're doing in your video, that is awesome.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it.
Starting out and wants to see different ideas of videos, definitely watch Jimmy's videos because it gives you an idea of different things to do in your video that are different.
Right, yeah.
That's what you want to do.
I'm trying to have fun with, like, I don't want to be like, hey, this sold. Like, I'm trying to add a little effect to it and a little sound that makes it like, maybe it's a little bit exciting that it's sold. You know what I mean?
My favorite one so far was when you did that one with the, I think it was like E.T. and aliens or something, and when you kept exporting and importing yourself into the video.
Yeah. I did like that was a really difficult edit. So
I bet it was.
I spent a lot of time editing that video. I'm like, yeah, might be a while before I do that again.
Exactly. Let's see. Money from Mars says there's only 2 seasons: hurricane and no hurricanes. And you're so right.
Right. They call that either gasoline generator season or not generator season.
You know, I still talk. Everybody asked me how I did it after Katrina. The funny thing was, after Katrina, we would pull out our barbecue pits and try to save as much food as we could out of our freezer. So we would even cook a turkey on the barbecue pit. You name it, you learned to cook something on that barbecue pit, so you didn't lose all your food. And that's in every hurricane season, though. That's why I don't miss it.
Right. Yeah. I've never been anywhere near a hurricane. I don't plan on it.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
Well, everybody keeps talking about it because of the fact if you don't live it, you don't know it. But when you lose something, when you have a hurricane that comes through and you can only save certain things, and you always have this emergency backpack or crate that you take with you, which will be all your personal paperwork or paperwork for your housing and stuff like that. When you lose everything, you learn to start all over. So you appreciate a lot in life when you do lose everything. I've been there, done that, and I guess threw away the T-shirt as well. But yeah.
So one of the ways I got into selling on eBay, I worked for that's how I got started. I worked for a company that I sold for them on eBay, and one of the main things we sold was generators. And I'll tell you what, I don't remember which hurricane it was, but it hit Florida, and every single generator we had in our building went to Florida.
Right.
Unfortunately, some of it was people that you could tell they were about like 50 of them, and they were going to resell them for a profit as well. But some of them were like actual companies that were out there trying to help people, and were buying up generators to take to Florida to give to people that needed them.
Yeah, I was so glad when I talked to my dad and my stepmom almost every day or twice a day, and they finally got their generator hooked up because they bought an older house. They've been together over 20 years, but the house they bought was pretty old to begin with, and so they had to get the house rewired for them to be able to get a generator. And so finally that is all done, so they're ready for in case. And one good thing about it, they have it set up to where it goes off. The generator kicks in once a week, every week to keep it going, which is pretty cool. So I'm so glad he was able to get that done.
So now I remember, what was the hurricane that really did a lot of damage to Puerto Rico like 3 years ago? That's the one. And the reason I know that is because the generators were going to Florida and then they were shipping them to Puerto Rico. And, you know, with the generators that we sold, they were like camping generators. Unfortunately, and these people needed them to run 24/7, and they weren't made to run 24/7. So we were getting a lot of people in Puerto Rico that needed help getting their generators fixed.
Right.
I think it was Irma. Yep.
Yeah, there was just so many that it's so hard to keep up with all of them. I just remember the ones that I lost everything in. My grandmother lost it in Andrew, when Andrew went through Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I want to say hello to, and I just saw it. Where did it go? Oh, yeah, Flipping Frozen. Hello and good morning. Miss Marion, by the way, she has been on our auction last week, and she was also on, I want to say, Paul's channel last week as well, where she's got a lot of great stuff, and she's trying to downsize her home. And she's got a lot of great material and things that she's selling on the auctions. So definitely check her out.
All right. Nady Pies wants to know what software or what I use to edit. I definitely do all my editing on my computer, and I use Fimora 9.
That's what I use. I love it.
Yeah, I love Fimora. It's not too hard to use. It's definitely not a very advanced editor, but it's also not like a basic editor. It's right there in the middle, but it's very easy to use. And there's a lot of preloaded stuff on there that you can use that, you know, you can add sound effects. You can add little light effects, transitions that are preloaded that you don't have to make on your own.
Right.
Uh-oh, bingo. That's tomorrow. Hey, Paul, what's up, Paul? Paul just put out a video. He found some vintage toys.
Yeah, no, I was watching it.
Some Masters of the Universe stuff and some, what's the Thundercat stuff? I was pretty jealous, Paul.
Yeah, I use Fimora too. It's pretty good software, not super difficult to use. I've learned everything by watching tutorials. That's one thing I like about with the Fimora too. There's actual tutorials you can watch.
Have you watched? Do you watch David Batal?
Yes,
that's my favorite. He's my favorite. I mean, they recently split ways, him and Fimora, but he still has a lot of videos on his YouTube channel on how to use Fimora that I love watching.
Let's see. Justin, did you ever see his channels as far as for Fimora? They do a lot of tutorials. You can check out other things that they do for Fimora.
You know, I've never used Splice, and I've never edited on my phone,
from my phone.
So I honestly can't compare.
I
don't work on my phone. Like, the only thing I use my phone for is looking up prices on eBay and stuff. I don't like using my phone that much. I'm definitely a computer guy. Get me in front of 2 monitors and give me a keyboard and a mouse, and I'm.
Well, I know there are some people who do it on their phone, and that's all they do.
Yep.
But for me, I'd rather use the computer because, one, I'm not using my data up on my phone. I'm not draining my battery and things like that. But I found that when you're doing something like that on your phone, for me anyway, again, everybody's different.
Yeah.
I can't see those little things where you have to enlarge it and do what you got to do. Whereas on the computer, I have a better control of doing that when I am editing a video. But then again, it's all in what you prefer. But for me, it's not for me. Miss Marion says, thank you so much for the nice compliments, Johnny. I will be contacting the ladies later today. Yes, and that's another thing. When you're starting out like Miss Marion, she did her 2 videos last week and great items. And so if you want to start something like that and do an auction, the best thing to do is start on the video channels like Paul when he does his networking type auctions on Wednesday. And then any other channel that does new people that want to come on, like our channel. We do help those who do just starting out or want to start doing type of auctions. And that's how you get your feet wet. That's how people get to know you, by just stepping in there and doing it. Let's see, where have you been, Jimmy?
I definitely took a step away from live stuff, taking a break from it because I've been focusing on my eBay. You know, I did some number crunching, matter of fact, last night, and I averaged 300 sales. I averaged 300 sales a month. And I went from 600 listings to 1,200 listings. So that's 600 plus 300 a month since May. So, you know, I've listed over 2,000 items on eBay since May. Between the sales and adding to my inventory, it's closer to 3,000 listings that I've done. So I've been focusing big time on eBay.
So what's your total number right now you have listed on eBay?
I have just actually like 12.90 or 11.99.
Wow, I'm right above you.
So I mean, I've been really focusing, and I'm doing my pre-recorded videos too.
Right. Dave Diggs has a question. Do you guys use a laptop? All editing software lags on the laptop?
That's a great question.
Go ahead, answer that one for you.
I actually had to buy a desktop computer for Fimora. I was using a laptop before also, and it was literally like edit, wait 5 minutes, edit some more, wait 5 minutes. I definitely had to purchase. I've actually purchased a gaming computer that could handle all the graphics and stuff, and now it's flawless. Now I don't have.
For me, I have not had that problem yet, but I've been using a laptop. But I'm gonna tell you what I do. Even before a live show that I do, or even if I'm working on a video to edit to put up online, I take my modem and the router and I unplug it, count to 12, sometimes 20. I'll plug them back in and let it all reset.
Right.
And then I get started, and I've never had a problem since.
And you know, the big thing is, what are you using? You know, like I was using a cheap Walmart Lenovo.
Oh, I have HP.
Yeah. So I mean, it definitely could not keep up with what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But now that you know, with the graphics card that this has, I I can have YouTube going and editing and, and the memory and everything. So it's definitely something the change I had to make if I wanted to keep putting out videos like I have been.
Right, exactly. Dan the Answer Man, good morning, hello, and welcome. How are you doing this morning?
That's my good buddy Dan. Are you? Have you used your snowblower yet this morning, Dan? Colorado too. He's got a big driveway, so he has to get the snowblower out.
Yeah, I have a U-shaped driveway, and we have the people that come do it. The company that does our grass in the summertime.
Yeah.
We also do the driveway scraping and all that during the winter. And so we have it set up to where they come at least by 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning before Robert has to go to work. So I do have a smaller one though in case if I need it before that heavy storms kind of thing.
My snow removal is called my teenage boys.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have any of those.
Shovel and get out there.
If I don't do it, it don't get done. So yeah. So I use a computer too. I can't use my phone that much. Yeah, I'm not the same way. I don't use my phone to edit. I just can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't do anything on my phone except for look on Facebook Marketplace and accept offers on eBay and price on eBay when I'm at a yard sale. Other than that, my phone, I just don't. And I use it to take pictures. I guess I use it a lot, but I won't like.
But as far as me, I'm the same way. I use it for taking the pictures, downloading them on my computer from my drafts.
Yep.
Or if I'm sourcing, I'm out looking for something I'm sourcing. I want to see what comps are. I use my phone for that, but to actually physically do some kind of program like that on my phone, I can't do it.
We're on the same page. I mean, now I'll agree. There's people that are great at it and they love it, and they're so much faster on the phone than I am. There's no wrong way of doing it. You guys are doing it right too. It's just not for me.
Picker says, "Can we see more Frank, less Jimmy?" Hello and welcome. So what's Frank been up to? I haven't seen any videos from him.
I haven't talked to him in probably 4 months. I know he's doing his barbecue stuff now.
Oh, okay.
So he's a competitive barbecue.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he's starting a new venture into that. So
Did he start a cooking channel with that?
No, it's not anything.
Okay.
It's an actual physical brick and mortar location he's working.
Oh, okay.
Selling supplies and stuff out of the location. So he's been doing that stuff. I haven't talked to him in quite a while.
Jimmy's doing what? Jimmy doing what it takes to bring in the dough, the dollars.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's been an amazing last 3 months for me. It's my best 3 months I've ever done by far.
Okay, so then I'll check on it and look at it when you send it. That's no problem. I'll look at them as soon as I get them. Everybody's saying hello and good morning. I try to make sure I don't miss anyone. The what?
Oh, I saw No Money G dropped in.
Where?
Further. He's just dropped.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it. I'm trying to catch up.
There's so many people. The chat is just jumping on my side.
Old school, where? Sam has a question. Old school, where are you listing?
What am I listing? I mainly list. I'll list just about anything. I'll sell just about anything. The main things I sell are toys and video games, but I sell electronics. Like I have, DVD, VCR combos just like everybody else. You name it. Like right here, I have a Sirius XM radio. I have a fax machine. I got a bunch of toys, video games. I got Nintendo 64 games sitting right here that I got to list. So just about.
One thing I find about you, you have a lot of good variety of items that you sell, though. You're not sticking to just one thing. Except I know you do a lot of toys, but you do a lot more than that.
Problem is I tend to keep some of the
Yeah, I like your background. I want to say hello and welcome to Mike Newsom. Hello and good morning. How are you doing? Lisa C. Hello and good morning. Just north and west part. Have you heard? Okay, that's just saying hello to somebody else. I want to make sure I get everybody's comments because I know you said you had to get ready to go. Just Blandine. Hello, how are you doing, Miss Blandine? Wow, where did it go? When that chat flies, it flies.
Yep. Well, Johnny, I just wanted to come in and say good morning to you. Thank you for
Thank you so much.
I got to get ready to go do this Facebook Marketplace deal that I'm going to do. So,
right.
I just want to, I saw you hanging out by yourself. I was like, I got to drop in and say good morning to Johnny.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. So thank you so much, and I will talk to
Don't
you.
forget to go subscribe to Jimmy and check out his new videos when he comes out. Take it easy. Don't work too hard.
Thanks.
All right. Dave's Digs, time the gaming computer. Yeah, I'm not into gaming either, but I know Robert is. So so far I've been pretty good at what I have, but I'm happy with what I got right now. It seems to be doing the job, so I'm pretty good at that. Thank you, everybody. Good dancing man. I'm trying to get to everybody's comments. Johnny, where are you located? Okay, I originally was born and raised in Louisiana, but then I moved a year ago in June to Massachusetts, and so that's where I'm at now. Everybody's saying good morning to each other. Again, I'm going to alliterate. 5 o'clock when bingo starts. We usually in there getting everybody's numbers. If you're in there and you put your numbers in the chat, we'll get them down. Yeah. Everyone's been listening. Hello, No Money G. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Queen, good morning. Be right back. Some coffee. Yes, I know. That's why I always get a big cup. Can't get those earlier yoga seasons books up. Oh, let me put the link back in. If anybody wants to come on and talk about your channel, your platforms, any particular questions you may have, keeping it positive, there you are. Where was I? Good morning. I think Tube holds a lot of people back from being more productive. Yeah, exactly. I think the same thing. Mike telling everybody good morning. No Money G. Jimmy, Xvideo, what are the lifetime subscriptions? Super productive. Everybody's saying something a little bit different here. Going through all the comments, making sure I don't miss anyone. Series subscription offer. XM is offering subscriptions for $5 a month with free Amazon Dot. Oh wow. Yeah, I have the yearly subscription that I use for both my cars because we have a double thing. Let's see. Sent email. Thank you. Okay, I'll check it, Susanna. I think I just heard it go off of my phone. Let's see. You're welcome. Don't work too hard. And y'all, every one of y'all are welcome to come on at any given time. Stopping to say hi. I have a doctor's appointment for a few minutes. Well, it's so good to see you. I hope everything's going well. I know you've been having a lot of checkups and things like that with your surgery you had. So I hope everything goes well. Pixie, good luck. Yes. Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing, Jennifer. I always ask before I accept because you never know these days. Let's see. If I am missing someone, sorry. Yeah. I understand that, Laura. That can happen. You get snowed that I'm in PA and you see you guys get bombed all the time. Yeah. And it varies too. Because like right now, thank God we didn't have any yet, but I see a lot of people already having snow. My sister-in-law and them sent us a picture last week. They're in Illinois, in Rockford, and they already had snow last week. Have a listing party. I hear that. Jennifer, how are you doing? How was the surgery? Yeah. Dan there's saying hello. Cat. Kajun may have to do that sometimes. Yes, that's no problem. You're more than welcome to come on and talk about your channel and or your platform you sell on. You're more than welcome to come on. Only thing that I do ask is that everybody who does that, keep it positive. This is a place where everybody can enjoy themselves, ask questions, and if somebody needs an answer for something, we can help them out. So if you sub to series when you renew time, call them and they will let's make a deal every time. Yeah, because I got a pretty good rate. When I added the second car, I also have it where it's free for inside the house for any items that I have in house too. So I've been having, I was one of the first ones when it first came out that actually had it in my car first. And then we had our second car that Robert has for his, he wound up having it. So I just we kept adding it as a family plan. And you can also use it in your home as well. But yeah, I also got my listings done. I reached over 1,200 listings, so I was able to get that done this week. Just had some snow yesterday for the first time this season. I wish it lived where there was no snow. Yeah, that's kind of hard to find sometimes. Let's see, it's kind of half an hour away. Cool, I can rarely find someone from Indiana. Oh, okay. Yeah, I found actually Miss Carol from Carol's Creative Corner. If we meet in the middle somewhere about 45 minutes, we're like 45 minutes away from like a center point, which is our Ollie's. Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing, Mr. Swamp Picker? It was really nice to see you live this weekend. You can stream it on your Alexa now. Oh, really? I know we have. Oh, that's right. You sure can. I do remember that now. In the chat. Any Hoosers in the chat? I don't know, but them Saints won this weekend, and so did LSU. Go Saints, go LSU. When is their next game? November 1st, they play the Chicago Bears. Good, I might be able to see it on TV on Fox. It's in black. Can't wait to see that one on TV. It's so hard up here to see certain channels up here. Let's see. I like the snow, just don't like the cold that goes with it. Yeah, especially when it's a windy day and it's snowing. I don't like that, but I'm used to it, getting used to it. Good morning, Sweet Swamp Picker. If y'all haven't seen this video this weekend, he did a little cool a haul video of what he got through the weekend. It was actually some pretty nice stuff. I'm going to take advantage of that. I never used offer in the house. Yeah. Definitely check it out because I didn't realize they were doing a special with the dot. Louie, good morning.
Waste any time. I barely logged in. I just wanted to say hi. I've been busy lately this last week.
I know. You've been very busy this weekend. It was a good show y'all did yesterday with Brian and Miss Nana.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That was our final episode. So.
Yeah, I know. I caught it. It was nice to see. It was so funny. They kept talking about the sun in the background.
I just, because as a dad, I mean, that's the way I treat my daughter. I give her a hard time. But also but really it was just an acknowledgement that his presence was there. Brian is a father and his wife was driving the car and they had such a hard time getting, that reception. And I'm just like, oh man, but he was really he logged in 3 or 4 times, and man, it was our biggest turnout. Like you showed up, and Buffalo Picker, and all kinds of big names showed up, and it was like we just appreciated the love and the support, and that the opportunity for us doing this is that it's a 4-part series. It's just for the community to give back, and something that. It's not that people don't understand or really know much about ephemera, but just it gets them thinking in a different way. And this last part was just more about like, you don't really need to do much. Just get a small box, start collecting,
Yeah, exactly.
So as far as resellers go.
I had just finished relaxing from all what I was doing for the whole weekend, my goal to get it done. And I was resting and I said, okay, I see it live. Let me go see it. And it happened to be a good one too.
I think that's what a lot of it was. And then the buzz came on because like Eric OBX Picker came on, and I'm like, oh wow, he showed up. Because the first couple, I'm gonna say it's like any project you do, you get a slow, people don't know about it, or people are busy, or people are like, oh, what's this new thing, But hi everybody in the chat. I just want to say hey. Good morning.
See, Mary had a question. Is Ollie's a charity store? No, actually, Ollie's is. Okay, if you to me, I'm a best to describe it. If you go to your regular Big Lots, and you know how you walk in there and you see something and you're like, okay, I'll wait and get it next time, and you don't get it and you go back that next time and it's gone. Basically, it's the same thing. It's an outlet store where they buy from liquidations, bankruptcy places, things like that, and it's a larger scale than Big Lots. So if you see something, you want it, you better get it because you may not see it the next time. And I want to thank whoever that was that just did that comment because I was about ready to take care of that comment again. Anywho, I also want to say hello and welcome to Jerry. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Love the comments and yeah. Okay.
Are you doing the bingo tonight, Johnny?
Yes, it's at 5 o'clock on my channel tonight at 5 o'clock. Tonight we have a donation from someone, Miss Carol's Creative Corner, who, when we met up at Ollie's, she gave me 2 large Halloween bag of candies. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the regular bingo. And then at the end, I will during the show, of course, because it would take me too long. As everybody comes in the chat, I will copy and paste it on a wheel like I did a couple of weeks ago. And we'll do a drawing at the end of the bingo. They have to be in the chat to win. And there's going to be 2 different bags of candy and a box of the pumpkin spice moon pies that I'll be giving away this week because it is the holiday weekend coming up. And so that way they will.
I'm going to have to come just to the pumpkin spice because those are limited edition. So if you get them, you can either say, I'm just going to eat them, or if you resell them, you're going to get 3 times your money full because once those go, anything like that is crazy. It's just like, especially people like the pumpkin spice stuff, but also people like that you can't get it after. Once the season's over, you know, the clearances people will grab them like crazy.
Okay, I want to take care of this comment. I know somebody deleted it or timed them out. Samantha, I know you're only 12 years old. You need to stop redoing these comments throughout the chat. If you want to be respected in the chat, I know you're only 12 years old, but your parents need to be with you at all times because of the fact that you're only 12 years old. And I'm not going to put up with these comments you keep putting over and over and over again. If I see it one more time, that's it. I'm gonna take you out of this chat completely.
She's 12. Yeah, Samantha. It's just people don't want to read it all the time. Yeah.
No. And if you're going to be playing bingo, you need to have a parent with you because you have to be 18 or older. I'm not going to have you in my bingo chat doing the same thing because I already know you're only 12 years old. So please cut it out. Fishing and picking. Hello, Marshalls. They have harder goods. Yeah. This particular one I go to that I met up with Miss Carol, it's such a bigger place that it even has like area rugs. It has shelvings, house good, bedroom, house, home decor, electronics, games, a pet section, a car section. It's almost like a huge department store. But again, it's a place where when you go to Ollie's, if you see something, you want it, you better get it then because they may not have it the next time you go. Just like Big Lots. I wanted to find a seller area at work with native pies. Do that across anyone, let me know.
There's Nana Tink Treasures. Trish, she was
there she is. Yeah, I see it. Hello, Nana. Good morning. Hello. It was a great show this weekend.
So I just wanted to say something real quick. So you got your show. I'll make sure to. I forgot last time, but I think a lot of people knew. Yeah. But I'll make sure to tell them because today we have Luis and I have a really cool show. We're gonna have Eric OBX Picker and we're gonna have Danica on there from Lady Luck Joe. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Well,
we're gonna talk about reseller challenges.
They can go and set the reminder.
So I'll make sure that they come on over after. I'll say, hey guys, you know. They may be a couple minutes late, but they'll get there.
Yeah.
Because you usually take about 5 minutes before you start, don't you?
Yeah. Usually 5 to 10 minutes because that's about how long it takes to get everybody's numbers in. Cool. But what we usually do.
Are you still having people help you from time to time, different people?
Well, actually, right now we have T, Hemlock Lady.
Yeah, she's been a great help, and I love. She's so joyous. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Right now, I'm helping her where she's getting used to it, and there's different things that you have to do for when you're doing the bingo. You have multiple screens, you have to go back and forth and stuff like that. So I'm working with her.
You're helping, you're training. You know, she'll get used to it better. Yeah.
Right, and when she's ready, then we'll start doing it on her channel every other week.
Nice. That's good that you do. You know, I was reaching out to people. I'm like, don't you guys want to see if you can help? Because you know. And well, I'm glad it's working out. It takes time.
Oh yeah.
Maybe eventually you can get like a third person that kind of like alternates or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But eventually, you know, right now what it is too is there's so many new people that reached out to me and wanted to help, but because they're new with their channel and I don't really know them that well, I just don't want to take that chance and let them be a part of everybody's information. So that's something you got to be leery about too. And again, I'm not saying that's not about everybody. But the ones that have reached out to me, I just want to make sure that, you know, they are comfortable with doing this, but I'm also comfortable letting them know the people's information when we're doing the with the gifts, the things that we have to give out. Let's see. I play the game with any service. phone, TV, whatever. Saying I want to cancel. Oh, okay. Awesome. The pumpkin spice. Yes, they are. I need to go back again. Last couple of times I had done that. Let me see if I can do this right now because I know this is important. Let's see. Remove.
Sounds like there's going to be a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
Yeah. This weekend I actually have for me, here we go. All right, I think it's been done.
I was going to do a timeout.
Oh no, I did the whole remove it because that's been going on for too long. You know, after a while you tell somebody something. Yeah. It's just even if you're 29 or whatever, exactly, you should be better than that. But the reason I know she's only 12 is
she may have challenges. She may have challenges, you know.
Right, because there was a comment made in Victoria's channel when she used to do bingo, and
yeah,
the comment was that she was only 12 years old, and so that's how we knew her age.
Yeah, she'll learn.
I don't know, but anywho, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, you know.
Do you have plans, or what? I've been looking online. There's like so many things going on this weekend with different people.
This week I have tonight is bingo. Wednesday is an auction. Thursday, myself and Queen will be guests on Miss Carol's auction on her channel,
wow.
And then our other auction on Friday.
Okay.
That's
but
what
I meant like as far as this weekend, there's like kind of like festivities, and some people are doing Halloween specials, and it's, you know, just for the reseller community. I think it's kind of interesting to see. I'm watching different things going on. I'm like, wow.
The only thing I'm doing in our area for us is across the street we have a neighbor who is also he's a state trooper, and she teaches her kids homeschooling. And so she called me the other day to ask me if it would be okay because I have a U-shaped driveway. And so she wanted to know if it'd be okay that she would do some candy bags for the kids to come around. She wants to try to tire them out. So I told her, yeah, that's no problem. Other than that, that's all I'm doing.
People are doing it. They're like building these little chutes that are at an angle so they can stand 6 feet away, and they're like shooting it down, and it's like they'll have like a dragon mouth around it, like it's spitting out candy. And I thought that's so clever, you know.
I saw it on the news. Was it Thursday or Friday of last week where everybody was trying to outdo this guy who did a long PVC pipe shoot where he basically has it to set up the way it goes in an angle, and you have to stand behind the pipe for it to fall into that when it comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty funny.
So cute. Well, I'll make sure to tell everybody that you're doing your bingo. We'll tell everybody, and if you don't mind, when I'm going to log out here because I got to go get a what do you call it? A FedEx. I sold a painting today this weekend that I bought like $15, sold for 50. You know. Yeah.
Well, I understand that, but I really appreciate when you do come on like this because then other people can see. For those that are new, can actually put a face with the name kind of thing, but also make sure they're subscribed to you because I've noticed. When you put your links in the chat and I go to check, I found 2 of them this morning I knew I was subscribed to. I just subscribed recently and it's not there anymore. So definitely have to check on that because I've noticed my subscriptions have been about the same for the last 2 weeks.
Like Nana, Trish and I were talking. She's like, oh, I got up to this point. And then like, you know, we go back and we're like, oh, we're back down. Luis and I talk about that too as co-hosts. We're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm above you. He goes, okay, this time I'm above you. Because we're like at the same level. And it's like, what's going on? You know, people, and I think sometimes, you know, I don't know, there's bots out there that they'll subscribe and then they get swiped and who knows, but you know.
Right, exactly.
And sometimes people are sneaky. They go, oh, I subscribed to you. And then they take it off later.
Yeah, exactly. I know for a fact there are some people, I know for a while they were talking about how, and I was watching some of these YouTube, I watch actually a lot of the YouTube channels that they put out on learning things from YouTube. And one of the things was that a lot of times they were feeling that people were going sub for sub. And so that's why they needed the 3 dots for you to go and sub that way. And so, yeah, they just want to make sure, I guess, that everybody's not doing that.
Resubbing, right? Like you can still come back and sub, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I mean, like eventually, like it's not like a permanent thing. That's good.
No, but what I have done is I've always, when everybody puts their links in the chat, I'll double check because, again, I found a couple of them already that this morning I know I was sub to. And I'll watch their channels, but the subscription was gone. So
I'm glad you give that reminder. Yeah, that's important.
Well, yeah, because especially like for me, when I know, like for example, with the accounting, Justin. When I knew I was watching his channel, and then all of a sudden this morning I went to look and it's not there anymore because I was like, why am I not getting notifications? Because I know he puts out videos.
I'm always going back and looking, and it's just YouTube is such a strange little technical thing that it happens, you know.
Yeah. So anywho, but thank you for coming on. And again, it's always a pleasure to have each and every one of y'all on here.
Yeah, I try to make it at least once a week, you know, and just make my rounds. But lately I've been getting behind on my sales and stuff, so I'm trying to catch up, and fourth quarter is gonna be a little hairy, so
and it's gonna be like that the closer you get to either Christmas or even around. I found out last year, even though Christmas was over with, I was still having heavy sales all the way to the end of January, beginning of February. So you have to be ready regardless. You just never know how to perform.
It's always something new, like just in your life, and then as a reseller, it's a constant monitoring and being mindful. And it's like, oh, what did I forget today? Or, you know, oh, look at this. You know, I didn't have any, you know, sales. Oh, all of a sudden you had a bunch of sales, and you just, you know, you roll with the punches. But it's the same thing. Just, you know, keep positive. Just do your best. And when you have downtime, which I've been trying to catch up, you know, but I'm also like noticing my energy levels are kind of falling down. It's fourth quarter. I'm constantly monitoring, like, not just myself, but I'm trying to find 2 or 3 people I can look at and watch and say, are they doing okay? Like Jennifer, she had her wrist done. So you guys continue to like send her well wishes and energy and prayers and just, you know, positivity. Because
either you or Jennifer, if y'all can drop your link, Kat's asking for your link.
Okay, Kat, I'm going to drop that in right now. I actually have it halfway typed in. It's called Monday's Mindful Merchants. It's every Monday. It's going to be 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. It's going to be Central. And then Johnny's time, it's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. We have really 2 good guests. We just, you know, we're working on trying to get as many more people, but it's been crazy. We've been like, we have to work with other people's times, and we got a couple. We're gonna have Nikki T and Rev next week, and we're gonna have the week after. You guys listen, in about 3 weeks from today, so 2 more weeks. We're gonna have Christopher from. He's the one that does Daily Refinement, and you know he's got 10,000 followers, but he's really good about this strategy. So we're talking about mental well-being. It can incorporate mental health, but it can also mental well-being about just keeping yourself good in body, mind, and spirit, but also mental strategies as a reseller. So hopefully that's helpful. That's stuff that Johnny talks about, that he always promotes. It's just, you know, keeping on your game and really us working together and just being able to talk about it honestly. It's a fun, just quick format. We just try to help people.
Nana, if you would, can you come on for a little bit so we can promote your channel? That way there are some new people in here that may not know you. Just to get your name out there with everybody that's in the chat, because there is a couple of new people in the chat already, that we can get you out there. Good morning, Anthony at Bluegrass Picker. How are you doing this morning?
Kathy, I put the channel on there. Or Kat. It was Kat, I think, asked. I'm sorry.
Kat's Alluring Treasures.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate your comment. Well, you guys, I'm gonna have to run off here, Johnny. I'm glad I caught up with you. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well.
I know you've been pretty busy too.
I know you are. Everybody, it's just, you know, everybody in the chat, just keep positive. But chip away. Don't stop, because like once you stop, you know, your mind kind of like, you know, you want to go in different directions, but it just keep the focus. My motto is maintain your focus and elevate. All right, guys, take care.
Bluegrass Picker says people have Christmas money and gift cards, and that's why the sales continue after Christmas, and I love it. Good morning, Jill. How are you doing this morning? So great to see you again. January and February were the best months of income tax returns too. Yes, that is true. Let's see here. Susanna, good morning. Beautiful Jill. Julie, family, and Johnny. Good to see you, Julie. Hello and good morning. I thought I was subbed the most of resellers, but so many lists on here that I was, and that's what I like about it in the mornings, that I like to have everybody try to drop their chat, their links to their videos on YouTube. That way you can double check. I do that a lot because of it. You just never know when you lose your subscriptions to somebody. I know I saw somebody just come in and I didn't come to it yet. Let's see. Louis, Miss Julie, Flipping Frozen. I'm just trying to get caught up here because I saw someone else come in and I can't find it now. Little Vintage and Star just Lone Star just sub. Yeah. All right. Everybody's just saying hello and subbing to each other, which is great. Good morning, Kelly. How are you doing this morning? Listening in at work. Cool. Well, yeah, just double check your subscriptions to every one of y'all to make sure you're still subscribed, because again, it's been going on for a while now, and that's why I like it when you do drop your links in, so I can double check to make sure I am still subscribed to you, because you just never know. Yeah. And so I don't like to double check for that reason. So what is everybody's plans for do y'all have any goals or anything for this week? This week, again, is just more listing. Now that I'm done with the garage, that part is over with. Now I'm ready to start listing some more. I finally hit over 1,200. So now my goal is to stay over 1,200 for right now. Just so I'm ready for the holidays. All right, so where did it go? Here it is. All right, hopefully they get together on a new stimulus plan so everyone can have a better holiday season. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way. And some people need it just for their everyday life too, because of everything that's going on. All right, there's the link for his Monday channel show. Most of their sets are private, so they don't know what the subs. Yeah, I know. I hit 60 subscribe. What? Congratulations, Nate. Do you have your link in the channel on the in the chat? Whoa, this is just flying by. I had 60 subs today. Thank you everyone for helping me get that point. I'll be posting a video today on my huge haul of last week in our Goodwill video. Yeah, definitely check out his channel. Make sure you subscribe. Let's see. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer's so quick with those links. Hope everyone started their Monday off right. I always start my Mondays off right, no matter how I feel. I'm just glad to be alive with my feet on the floor and running with it. I am listing like a madman. Yeah, I was the same way this whole week, and I got 22 listed drafts ready to go. I try to keep anywhere from 20 to 25 every morning, ready to go with pictures the next day, just to pay the rent. Exactly. Yep. That was Queen saying, yeah. Getting Christmas stuff ready listed. Planning on to dusk since June. 4 new subs. Thank you, Johnny, and everyone for subbing. Yes, always make sure you drop your links in the chat. Again, don't do it all over and over and over, but periodically make sure you drop your links so that everybody can also, not only if they're not subbed to you, especially when every day we get a lot of new people in the chat. When I'm in other chats, that's another thing I want to bring up with you. A lot of times when I first started, I wouldn't talk about anything in the chat. So I was like, when you first go to a first church for the first time and you sit all the way in the back pews, that's how I was when I first started YouTube. And then once I got comfortable with talking with people in the chats, getting to figure out what's going on, I always go into other chats throughout the weekend when I'm not. A lot of times I don't really do much on the weekends unless it's something around the house or my honeydew list that I got. And so I try to get into other chats and then always say hello, try to make sure I contact with other people that I know in the chats, because sometimes I'm in a chat for the first time and there's a lot of people I don't know. But once I start seeing familiar names in the chat, I will go in and say hello to that person. And that's how you get your name out in the community. And so that's why I like doing that. And then, of course, that's how I get to learn about new people that's doing YouTube. And then they come over to the chat. So always make sure you do drop your links so where people can go and check out your channel. Getting up there with Lord GIs and Cleveland clinics requesting to find out what's wrong. Well, hope everything goes well with you, Miss Judy. I don't like doctors, but I do just so I can get my health check. Everybody saying hello. This chat flies sometimes. I can't hard to get. That's tonight's bingo. Thank you, Jennifer. Don't forget tonight on bingo, I will have our regular. Usually we play about 6 to 7 games. It's free to play. You win a prize for every time you win bingo. And basically, you pick 5 numbers out of 1 through 75. You write them down and you put them in the chat. And then we verify it. Make sure you're in the chat where you are live chat, to where when you write in, the word bingo, we stop the game, verify your numbers, and of course, you get your prize. But again, I have to mail it out to you. So yes, it's free to play, fun to play, and we have a good time. And that's why we do that on Mondays, because of the fact that you have a weekend. The Mondays are always hectic. So yeah, that's why we do it on Mondays. My little town just chopped down 3 giant, beautiful maple. Oh no. City of trees. That doesn't make any sense. And you're so right. And there's Paul's channel. Don't forget to check out Paul's channel. Thank you for the new subscribers today. Very private, so I don't know who to thank. That is fine. Little vintage. We are all here together as a community. We like supporting each other, and of course, as long as you get your name out there, every now and then, if you can come on a live, like even on the morning when I put the link in. A lot of times, some people who first start out don't like to have their face showing, which we recommend that, because then people can put a face with the name. But I understand sometimes if you're just starting out and you don't want to do that, some people do their emojis. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, that's how you get to know people, get to know you by your name with your face. Sending positive vibes to, yes, Miss Julie. Hope everything goes well with you. We'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy. Congratulations, Knight. Yep. Let me put the link in again. And for those that may not know Nana, she is wonderful with her little videos that she does when she cleans out houses. Definitely check out her items that she has on her channel as well. Let's see. I'm only 4 subs away from 350. If anyone would like, yes, make sure you put your link in there. If that's, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I just checked. I should, I'm going to double check. Yeah, you're at 349 right now. So you're only 1 away from 350. So let's make sure you check your channel descriptions. The links right there for Justin, the flipping accounting. He's only 1 away from 350. So let's see if we can help him. So how can we help you? How are you doing today?
Good.
So what did you do on your channel?
A lot of stuff.
Okay. Only 4 away from 350. So make sure you'll go and subscribe to Philip Picker. What's up with you today? What's going on?
Nothing.
So I have a question for you. Why you keep bombarding the channel with those same comments over and over?
I don't know.
You know that's not right.
Yeah.
And then again, you get a lot of people upset when you're doing that. That's why I had to take you off the channel. You got anything to talk about?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, you have a good day.
See you at 5.
Paul says, I was live last night and the topic came up and Rhonda told me I need to get into more chat so I can grow my channel. Aren't you monetized, Paul? Interesting. I don't know then. I don't know why it was said that way. I know I watched your channel last night for a while. I must have missed that comment. Can you drop the link there? Let's see. Jules, how are you doing today? Hello and welcome. Good morning.
Hey.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
Aren't you monetized?
I am.
Okay, I thought
I am.
so.
But I was, I went on live last night. And I made, the funny thing is about the internet, like I said, we could start in Orlando and end up in Hong Kong or Tokyo by the time we're done, because you just keep going off. And last night I started the talk with, I hate the phrase, but it's eBay best practices. We spoke about real estate. We spoke about mortgages, and there was like no topic. And I happened to say that, I'm concerned because I've been stuck at 1,400 now for what seems like a long time. And I know that I don't go on and associate with many people.
Right.
I think personally, I come on with you too much. I like it though, because, we have that kind of connection with Boston and everything. And and I love the fact of the antique booths and that type of stuff, but I don't go on a lot of other people's chats or, I usually go on a chat like Kathy's. I'll go on and I'll just say, hi, how's everybody? And then I'll go.
Right.
Fluffy. I'll just go and say, hey, how's everybody doing? And then I'll go.
Exactly.
But like Rhonda was saying, no, you need to go on and you need to let people know about your channel. And but I'm just, I don't know. I don't do it enough.
Right.
I guess I just don't. And they were talking about Just Me, Kathy. And I didn't know she had a channel. And she's got like 22,000 subs, whatever. And the topic came up that, I'm sick of seeing this with people, the pulsating emoji.
Right.
And she never shows her face. But she's got 22,000 subs.
Well, I just found out this weekend because I was watching Kathy on her, like when I wake up in the morning, usually between 2:30, 3 o'clock, sometimes between 2 and 3, I'll get my coffee and I'll come down in the eBay room, and she's usually on. So I'll pop in and, hey, how you doing? And they were actually talking about Sandy doing Sandy originals, like pieces for people.
Yeah.
I really did not know, because I do watch her channel sometimes, but a lot of times it's after I'm in bed, so I don't watch them right away. And I did not realize that she actually does a lot of pieces for people who say, you want a particular type of piece or a particular piece of jewelry. She will create it and make it for you. And then she winds up, that's the only time she makes that one piece. It's an original.
Okay.
I didn't know she did that. I knew she made jewelry. I know she did a lot of auctions with jewelry, but not knowing that that's how she does it. So yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. I never knew she did jewelry. I never knew she was on other people's auctions. I haven't seen any of her videos. I should.
Yeah.
My wife is, she's been making a lot of jewelry. She's been really getting into that also. I think because of Kelly.
Right.
Because Kelly, she was buying a lot of stuff from Kelly in the early days, and then she started to make her own.
Exactly. Let's see. Sandy says she has a lot of videos to make these pieces too. Yeah. All righty. Let's see. Julie, Jennifer. Just making sure I don't miss anybody that just came in the chat.
Every time you come into mine, I always say, Johnny, I'm always in yours. Come into mine.
Well, the thing is, when I'm watching your channels in the evening, I'm cooking dinner.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'm watching you while cooking. So that's why I can't come on your channel at that time.
Okay.
And when I'm ready for bed, I'm ready to go. I'm just going to go. So that's why a lot of times I can't make your channel. But I think you can invite me every time, but it's not every time I can definitely do that when I'm while cooking. Unless I set the computer in the kitchen while I'm cooking.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. That was nice of you.
Thanks everyone for subbing. Yes, actually, by the way, Justin from the Flipping Accounting just hit his 350. So y'all just definitely.
Yeah, I just checked. I am subscribed.
I checked it this morning. I wasn't, and I don't know how, because I just subscribed to him a couple of weeks ago. Again, for the second time. Now this is the third time.
Cool. Hopefully we'll have him on the show soon, and I'm working on Paul never sees me in his chat. Are you ever going to give that up? I don't. I've been in touch with Google. They, the funny thing is with Google, I said, I'm having a problem with my blocked. I have a block issue on my YouTube. And the topic came up, well, how many do you have? And I says, I have a total of like 9 or 10. What do you mean? It's 9 or 10 names that are blocked. I said, only one in English. And they said, are you serious? Yeah, why? Well, because we have people we're dealing with 5 or 10,000 people blocked.
Wow.
And I says, wow. I says, I wish I was there. How do I get there? But yeah, I don't know. And they haven't got back to me. It's been back and forth with support with, what is it, Google Plus or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But I've been making some changes. I changed my Facebook page to business and making some adjustments on my YouTube, making that a business page and stuff. So it's all kinds of things that they said everything could participate in all these issues.
Okay, Julie has a question, and I know you already monetized. I'm not monetized yet, but can you give her an idea of what monetization means? I know it's just all
monetized means that people can now give you super chats, $2, $1, $5, whatever, or for your content. If they like what you're saying, they can hit the little $ underneath the chat, and it says, it's like a tip. Or they can give you a super sticker, which is a couple of bucks or $1. And then it also means that YouTube, depending on your content, YouTube can place ads on your videos, and you get paid for that. It takes a long time, though, for YouTube to find out your theme of what ads are going to be there. And then a lot of people, I've watched a lot of how-to videos and stuff from the people that are doing big money on it. And it's kind of like you can't get there doing all lives.
Correct.
You need pre-recorded content.
Yep.
Used to be you had to have a video of at least 10 minutes. They just lowered that now to 8 minutes. So if I did an unboxing of an action figure, say, I'm going to do an unboxing of this, and here's how it is, and the package looks cool, and it's universal, and then you open it, and you say, all right, it's got a lot of articulation and stuff like that. So they may go back, and maybe Hasbro may want to put an ad, a quick ad, or since it's toys, maybe something for Christmas dealing with kids' toys may want to put an ad, and you get a few cents. It's not a lot.
Right. There's a lot of good comments too. Like, for example, Nana says, unless you have 10,000 plus subs and 10,000 plus videos or views per video, that means you're not really making anything. And of course, you do have to have 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 or at least 4,000 watch hours.
Correct.
But yeah, you don't really make a lot of money except for the fact that if you have multiple numbers of zeros behind the thousands of subscribers and watches per video, you really don't see much of a revenue unless you're getting a lot of super chats. But then again, you don't get all of that because they keep a percentage.
Yeah, 30% goes back to them.
Yeah.
So if somebody gives you $1 as a super chat, you get 70 cents. Exactly. I think the most I did in 1 month was $100.
Yeah, and of course, the more people doing, the better it's going to be. But again, like you were saying, I didn't realize they had a limited amount of minutes you can do to be monetized. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were telling me you need to do some videos, minimum 7 to 8 minutes, and put a lot of the keywords in there, and then our spiders, the spiders that they send out to check everything,
right,
will see what it is, and then it's all judged like that. So is it worth it having a theme for resellers when, is that, oh, thank you, Ma. I don't know. I mean, how many ads can a reseller, maybe attract? Whereas if I was rating toys, it's broader. Because
the other thing too, when it comes to those videos that you're getting that type of revenue from the commercials. The thing is also how many are actually sitting there watching the commercials, because I play for premium, so I don't even have to worry about.
You don't get the commercials,
right?
Yeah,
I never did. Work, you know,
I never did the premium, but I am one of those people that after the 3 seconds I'll click skip ad.
Robert does too.
Yeah, you don't get any credit for that either.
Right. Good morning, Moonstone Mama. How are you doing this morning, Devin? Good to see you. So you have been over a certain amount of them to get paid, for them to pay you too.
Yeah, I think it's $50. You got to do $50 for them to send you money.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So then they're just telling each other hello. Yeah, because I know for a fact on somebody was telling me the other day that they're sit there. Well, I say tell me, but in their video, they would sit there and purposely watch the whole commercial for someone just so they can get some kind of payment on their monetization.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, I've watched some of those commercials, and granted, there was a couple that were interesting to me, and it was like a 5-minute commercial. But it was good information. Then, of course, what happens is at the end of that commercial, we'll click here for more information. So it takes you out of that video you were watching, and sends you to that company.
Yeah.
That's
I know when I first started, I didn't mind watching some of the videos because of the commercials, because I wanted to see what it was about. I was trying to learn about YouTube, but when I saw that I can get 13, I'll pay by the year. So if you pay by the year, it's like $13.03 per month. It comes out to be. I'd rather spend that money for the year than I have to worry about the commercials and not have to worry about all that. But I do watch some of the commercials because Robert and I have 2 different accounts. So yeah, Tommy 2.0, the bargain effects. Hello and good morning. Good to see you. I hate when the chat jumps like this. So then I got to scroll back up. There are some lives that you have an ad on the very beginning of the live. Yeah, I think that's a way you can. Don't you have a spot where you can put the commercials?
Only on your pre-records. You tell them where you want it to be.
I know.
I've never ever seen an ad on a live.
Yeah, I know. I have, like, once it goes live, you can put commercials in, I believe, isn't it? After you do a live and it goes up on your channel.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say monetize yes or no, and then where do you want to put ads? And they always suggest you go back, because you know when you watch somebody's video and they have the little text across the top, click here to see this, or go to this channel to see that. You put that in afterwards also. Right.
I noticed when I was doing my I went to go back to one of my lives just to see how that works, somewhere you could put the ending
there's 2 or 3 screens that pop up for more of your videos.
Yeah. The end tag, and I was trying to figure out how that works, and you can go back and actually do it. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you tell them which ones do you want. Do you want new stuff? Do you want older stuff? Or it'll select. Yeah, it'll select what's most recommended by what the current subject was.
Yeah, when I was doing my thumbnails for this week, this weekend, I basically was playing around with the older video to see. Yeah, that's pretty cool how you can do that.
Yep. Now I have monetized on everything. Right. And I was looking the other day. 2 of them came up as not accepted. So I could have swore, I could have said something, and it was 2 auction videos, but it said, no, we're not gonna. This is not acceptable for an ad.
Oh, okay.
So they are right on it. They are right.
Definitely right on. How are you doing?
Hello, Fluffy.
Yeah, I was wondering how they did that, because when I'm doing my videos and stuff, I see on the bottom where it says acceptable in green. That was the first time I ever noticed that this weekend when I saw that.
Right.
I was wondering what that was about. Mavics 2 Pro Flyer. Hello, good morning, and welcome.
There's a name for you.
Yeah, I know. The first time I see that one. Then again, I may have seen him before, just never noticed. So what are your plans for this week, and how are your shows going to be set up? Who's going to be do you have guests yet for Wednesday?
No, no. I just a lot of people came in the chat last night, and I said, no. I said, there's a lot of new people. I said, just tell everybody, be in the chat early, and we'll get it going.
Right.
And then I have no guest for today. I just did a video on packing something, because people are always asking, how do you ship this and how do you pack this? And So I just did a little quick video. I'll edit that and put that up for today. But no guests right now. I am working on the flipping accountant because I want to do a week or two of business.
Right.
Because there's still out there that I don't think people treat this really as a business. So I'd like to get some info out there, like insurance. I have an insurance person that will come on and talk about that aspect of it also.
Right. I know some guys with fishing channels that they make more full-time living off of the sponsorships.
Yep.
Sponsors. Wow.
Yep. The same thing with my son's into car painting and stuff like that. He's a rep for PPG. And I tell him all the time, I said, man, you should do some videos because he has to go out and teach the body shops how to use the paint and how to use the equipment. And I said, you're teaching them that they should already know. I said, that's kind of crazy. I said, but you should do some videos on it. And he's done a little bit, whereas PPG gives them all the paint. They've given them airbrushes and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's, you know, if you have something like that, a niche that's popular, it's definitely the way to go.
Right. I'm also want to say thank you, Dave Diggs. He's got to go, so good to see you. And hope you have a good day.
Yes,
we have another
Dave.
question. Julie wants to know, can you put the commercials anywhere in your videos? How does that work?
You have, I think, 4 options. You choose where they're going to be.
Okay.
Or you just let them choose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have that yet because I'm not monetized. I do have 5,501 watch hours and 637 subs. So I got a ways to go for the subs. So yeah.
Plus, you know, the funny thing is, you know, I'll be doing a live, and somebody will give me a super chat, and it's kind of like, oh damn, you know, you didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. It's almost like blushing, like, you know,
right.
Wow, thank you very much.
I know a couple of times when people were just starting out and they would just get into that point where they finally reached the monetization time. Yep. It was always fun to see it. And again, this has been a year ago now for me, where it was nice to see when they first hit that monetization on how many people were trying to be first in the chat to give them that first super chat.
Yeah. I go in sometimes and I'll support with a super chat or a super sticker. Because like Pat D's, he's the first one to always say, you know, we have to support each other. Yeah. And he's always one to give me a super chat. So
Pat D's is such a wonderful guy to watch. I started watching his videos when I first started with seeing him on some of the channels.
Yep.
And I know a couple of times he did say he had to take a break, but it's amazing on his knowledge. And everybody has knowledge of some kind that can help someone somewhere.
Yep. Now, highlight Julie Morris's
question.
Como se llama that question? You know, when they want to help me, I feel so bad because I don't think they should do it for free. You got people like Jennifer. You got people like Rhonda. Penny Day. Penny Day's like always coming in, and once I go live, she's popping in the stuff. Right. And I feel like, man, you do this for nothing. And I think, who is it? Grimes. He pays Mama G to do his.
Right.
Like one time he did an auction that I guess it blew everything out of the water that he did before. And he says, no, I'm paying you $100 because you're worth it and everything. And I said, well, that's fantastic. So like Rhonda was helping me in an auction, and I gave her some Disney comics and stuff that she wanted.
Right.
Because I'm not doing like $5,000-$10,000 at a live. You know, if I was, it'd be different. But
exactly.
I just feel so obligated that I don't know what other channels do. I just know Grimes because he said that.
Right.
But I just feel so obligated that they should be compensated for helping.
Well, yeah, because you got some people that just do it out of the kindness of their heart and they don't want anything. But then there are some that they do it constantly. And so, yeah, you want to do something for them. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're helping you.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jennifer is fantastic. Jennifer's right there. Even with a broken wrist, she's there.
You saw what Justin just put?
No.
I'll mod for free. You just have to pay me in compliments.
I didn't know his name was Justin. So
Yeah.
that's good. Hey,
he
Brandon.
One day too. I would love to pay the mods, but okay, wait, hold on. So I would love to pay the mods, but that is also depends on if the person you're buying it helps you compensate the mods if they are selling. Yeah, exactly.
Right, exactly.
Just to let you know, I got all my work done, guys. Well, cool. I know you had a lot of sales this weekend on them auctions you did this weekend. Always share links as for everyone. Always super helpful and friendly. Yes. And that is so true. Also, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, also try to show your love and support for Jennifer. She needs some watch hours. She's got a lot of subs, but she needs watch hours. So if you would, go ahead and check out her channels and make sure you help her with some watch hours.
Yep.
No, I meant schoolwork. Oh, the schoolwork. Okay. Jen is the best mod hand. Yes, exactly.
Hey, Bluegrass, how are you?
Very quick at it, too.
She is. She must have, like I do on my auctions, I have a notepad text file, just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste.
I do that when I'm in, like, I have a Word document that I do on certain things because I know it's easier for me to grab it, especially when I'm doing a live. I'll cut, paste it, and put it in the private chat so I don't have to keep searching for that document before the show starts. I'm always having a lot in the private chat for myself for that reason, because a lot of times it's hard for me to kind of track someone's channel or whatever. So yeah, that's what helps me.
Right. Gotta keep that in mind when you're bidding that the mod needs to be paid. Very good, Queen. Can you come on my channel and say the same thing?
Bidding that the mods need to be paid. Agree, Mr. Bluegrass. Paul, I thought 80 pounds of sports cards. Can't wait to get them and sell them.
Wow. Estate sale?
Wow. Where did you get that at, Lego Man? Mr. Brandon? Actually, Brandon, if you want to come on and talk about it, are you at school or are you at home? Here's the link, Brandon.
Wouldn't that be funny if he opened the link and he was in the men's room or something in the school?
Queen says, yes, Paul, I will.
Yeah, definitely. Bid high so we can pay the mods.
Yeah, really.
Oh, yeah,
he's at school, yeah. He got it on.
Come on live, Lego Man, even on your phone, so we can see what the school's like. See the teacher yelling at you. Get in the classroom.
I'm working and chatting here, learning about jewelry from Jennifer Haynes. Yes, that's another you can definitely learn from her videos. That she does a lot of. I'm in the band room office with some bandmates.
That's cool.
Cool. Yeah, he's a major. I forget what they call it. That does the band. There's a name for it.
I don't know either.
A squirrel. Yeah, I forgot. But anywho, the band director, the ones that follow, yeah, that's what he does. Well, everyone, it's so good to see you. I don't know if Jamie, the wifey too, is still in the chat. Don't mind. Okay, yeah, I knew it was something like that. That's what he is. Yeah. Like I said, it was a squirrel moment for me. I knew it was a special name for it. I just couldn't remember.
Drum major.
Let's see. I think most of them are from the 80s and 90s. Wow.
Nice. But what is it, an estate sale or garage sale?
He said earlier it was an online auction.
Oh, online auction.
Let me make sure I find it again right here somewhere. I knew I saw him put it in here somewhere.
Take care, Queen.
Yeah, she has to go to work. Yeah, it's that time already. The chat flies so fast that I have a hard time finding some of the comments. There we go, right here. Yeah, he said it was an online auction and sorry he was at school. So yeah, that's where he got all that from.
Yeah, flip an accountant. I need to do that myself.
Yeah. Let's see, got to get up and get some exercise. Have a great day, everyone. Well, have a good day, Justin. Good to see you again every morning. So good to see y'all in the chat. Is Jamie, my wifey too, or whatever, still in the chat?
Oh, Lenny's wife?
Yeah.
I didn't see her.
She sent me a message in the chat saying that she needed to talk to me. There. Look who's here.
Hey.
That's Brandon.
I gotta keep my mask on because school policy.
Right.
Good. Safety first.
Yep.
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna take off so you guys can talk.
Okay, you have he was gonna answer your questions for you.
Oh, okay.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
planning another Worldwide Travel Live, Paul?
Whirlwind Travel Live. What is that? When? Another Whirlwind Travel Live. You got to elaborate on that because I'm lost myself, and I already had 3 coffees.
So the thing about your the online auction you bought all those cards from, what was it for?
Because they were cheap.
I know. What kind of cards were they?
They're basketball, football, baseball, just a bunch of mixed sports.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And I sell them on the Reseller, the swap meet show.
Yeah, you do very good with them too.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to go through them and see if there's any rookie cards or anything like that?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. There's a lot of cards. It would take a lot of time.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. I was looking at a local auction online, and they had Magic cards, and the box looked to be about this big. It went for $775.
Wow.
And I have to go because I did win one item, and I have to ask them, why do you think it went that high? I mean, I'm looking at the stuff that I can see, and it's like, there's no way I would pay even $100. But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why. What we did yesterday.
There's a question from Kelly, the Econ Mom. What instrument do you play, Brandon?
I play saxophone.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Alto?
That's my main instrument, and then I started in 5th grade doing clarinet. I can do a little trumpet, and I'm learning guitar now. And I've been doing piano since 3rd grade, I think. So
can you play us a tune?
I don't have my instrument with me.
That's baloney. You're in school and you're in the band room and you don't have your instrument.
I know, right?
Like your dog ate your homework.
Yeah.
Do you play the alto or the alto sax?
Yeah, I can play alto, tenor, and bari.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tommy 2.0 the Bargain Effect says, I bought a bunch of sealed bubblegum sports card packets. Not sure what to do with the money. Not sure what to do with the money.
Not sure to do with the money. What does that mean? I have a bunch. Oh, I have a bunch. So he didn't buy them. He has a bunch. So sell them. I'm sure your wife will tell you where to put the money.
Yeah, really. Fluffy says the price of the Magic the Gathering and Pokemon has risen so much that due to the Logan Paul buying tons of promoted items.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have one more box of Pokemon that I'm gonna go through because I checked 2, and it's like $30 just for 2 cards, and I was selling the whole box for like $40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wifey 2 says check your email, Johnny.
I'm doing that now.
Okay. Get some resealed. Be leery of buying them.
I'll have to go in about 10 minutes, so if anyone has any questions.
What's the square root of... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, don't put that on me.
I went to Target. I think it was yesterday. I stopped into Target, Fluffy, and I was looking for that box of Charizard that everybody's looking for with the $2,000 one card if you're lucky to get it. They didn't have any, but they had all the other boxes there. The gold, the blue, and the red, I think. But the Charizard is this, I guess, flaming orange color that everybody wanted. And they were all $40 a box.
Uh-huh. Let's see. I have so many Pokemon and Magic cards.
The collectible Charizard they don't make anymore because that was one of the 1995 cards, like one of the first original ones.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get those graded at like a grade 10, those are like $5,000.
Well, the new set that came out that everybody's clamoring over. It's supposedly one card worth like $1,500 to $2,000 in it if you're lucky to get it.
Fluffy says also a booster box from Pokemon now sells for $500 plus.
Yeah, that's that Charizard box.
Nate says I've tried the bubblegum out for one of those card packs on a dare from my wife and daughter. I can say it's never to do it. Okay.
Terrible decision. I've done it.
Instagram videos. Not sure. Selling the cards, auctions, eBay auctions, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just so hard to figure out the right market to put them on.
I would I bought 2 boxes of the 2020 not the basketball, I think it was the football, and I asked Anthony, I text Anthony about it. I said, what do you think? He says, gee, I'm not sure about that one. He says, but if they're hard, he says, I would get it. So I grabbed 2. They were $20 a box, and I ended up selling both of them for $95.
Yeah.
So that was a good little quick investment. And they sold on eBay, no sweat, no problem.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, Brandon, I think you were on the auction with us when I was selling these.
I don't think so.
It comes with 2 of these packs. I've had these for a few years.
Jeez.
And so it's a total of 120 cards, so there must be 60 in a pack. I opened this one, and just 2 of the cards alone were worth almost as much as I was selling the whole box for.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna go through them all. But isn't it $20 to get a card graded?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I thought it was $20 per card to get it graded. It's like a comic. And CGC just had a newsletter come out saying that they hired someone in the sports card field for their card grading side of business.
Oh, I'm tired.
Well, see, are you going to have it graded, Bluegrass? Seems like that's a big buzzword. Everybody wants to have their cards graded lately.
Yeah. And people think that just because your card is graded means it's more expensive.
Well, on comics, depending on the book, you could sell what they call raw, just as it is, and then you could grade it, and sometimes that doubles the value when you have it graded.
Yeah.
But it depends on the book. Oh, there's thousands of fake Pokemon cards out there. I didn't know that. Makes good cards worth 10 times. Yeah, I have never. Have you had cards graded, Johnny? Do you sell graded cards at your booth?
No, because I really don't deal much with cards. Now, I went through last year, I went to this one large town neighborhood. The whole town had a garage sale going on.
Yep.
And one of the houses I went to had this large crate, and it says free, take. So I did. And then I went through most of it, what was in there. It was either brand new, sealed, or even the packs of Pokemon cards that was never open. But I do have a whole bunch of Pokemon cards that were in these little sleeves that you put the cards in.
Yep.
So of course I got them because of the fact they were free. But I haven't really done anything with them yet because I'm not familiar with that type of card. So I've been doing some research on them. And so, yeah, I haven't had anything graded yet. No.
Nice.
I do know there's several companies to use, but
Yeah.
I haven't really used any of them yet. 2014. All right. Depends on how many and how fast they are graded. Yeah. I know I've been watching Nate and Anthony when they do their pre-recorded now and they do their morning premieres. They use some certain companies for certain cards, depending, I guess, on the card itself or who to get it graded by and how fast they get it back.
Right, like Beckett or PSA.
Yeah.
I just talk about CGC because they own their own card grading also. And
then again, isn't it so much per card? How does that work as far as what they charge you for grading?
I thought it was $20 a card.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
To have it great, because I did look. I have some old '66 Batman cards and a couple of the old '66 Beatles cards. I was thinking about getting graded.
Beatles has a question. How can you tell the fake ones?
Well, that I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I also want to say hello and welcome. Good morning to Lady Luck Junk Danica. Hello.
Hey, Danica. How are you?
You can spot a fake easier if you need to tell the difference. I can show you. Okay. You got 5 minutes left. You on your little break or something?
Yeah. I have a little free break. I'm in my next class.
So it's like a study class?
Yeah, like a study hall.
That's cool.
Oh, cool. And you do that every day?
Yeah, I have one class period every day, which is during your show that I have a study hall. So when I get my work done, I can pop on.
Yeah. Well, it's always an honor to have you on the show because you have some good knowledge on stuff that we would like to pick your brains on every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Such as young as you are, you're a little 18-year-old and still doing all this type of stuff and making all this kind of money you're making.
Yeah. Except I'm thinking around February I'm gonna do a big half-a-day auction where I want to try to get rid of some stuff because I can't take it to college with me.
You're right.
So I'll have a lot of inventory. I might just sell in bulk lots and do an auction on my channel.
Right.
Where are you going to go to college?
It's a college in Iowa here. It's a private 4-year.
Oh, cool.
What are you studying? What will you be studying?
Communications will probably be my major there, and I'll do a minor in music.
So what do you want? Communications. What will that like? What do you want to be? What will
like
that?
Multimedia journalism. Just like maybe a little broadcasting. So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I also want to say hello and welcome to January House, Mr. Mike himself.
January House.
Fluffy's going to come on and show the difference of a fake card.
All right. I'm going to get off. I'll let you guys talk.
Yeah, I'm going to get off too. I got class, so.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Don't work too hard and don't study too hard. Make sure you do your work.
I will.
Hey, Johnny.
Fluffy, can you turn your screen sideways so you get a full screen?
I can, yes. Hang on, I'll just put me. Hang on, there we go.
That way everybody can see what you're showing us. Now you're gonna show us the difference of a fake card. I've never knew that was the difference.
This one here is a real card, yeah. You can tell by the pattern on the card. It's a rainbow card, right? Which is the easiest ones to fake. As you can see, the glitter behind.
Yeah.
The fake ones don't have that.
Oh, really?
They have the color. That's it.
I didn't know that.
And all through the back of them, this is a legitimate one. This is a fake one, right? The back of them are darker.
So those don't have the rainbow effect on the back of it?
No, they're just darker on the back. Fake ones are darker.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah.
But the rainbow ones and all of the EX cards all have them the little glitter bits at the back.
Right.
But the fake ones don't have that. They can't fake that.
I know there's a name for that. I can't remember the name for it.
But if you look on this hollow one here, there's no glitter on the back.
Right.
So that's how you can tell the fake.
The other side, one side's darker than the other?
Yeah. The back is always darker.
On a fake one?
On a fake one.
Okay.
Always. It's a darker blue.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, again, I don't really deal too much with those type of cards, but a hologram, that's what it's called.
Yeah. So you can see it there where you can.
Yeah, I do see that.
Where a normal one of these.
It's called the prism print.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's right.
They can't fake that glitter at the back.
Uh-huh.
It's the way it's printed.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, if you want that graded, you're looking at $15. But if you send off a fake one to be graded, they'll send it back straight back and tell you it's fake.
Oh, okay.
So there was a lot of fakes on eBay. I've been burnt a few times.
Right.
I don't buy them like that anymore. Buy mine out of a store.
I didn't know anything like that because, like I said, I just got these last year. They were free, of course.
Yeah.
But I really hadn't had a chance to sit there and look at each one of them because there's a lot.
Yeah. Well, the best way to do it is go out and buy a pack at the store, just a normal pack.
Right.
Right. I think it's only a couple of bucks. And the first card you pull out, keep the back of it and just look at it. And then get the one that you've had for God knows how long and see if they're the same color. Because every single Pokemon card, whether it's old or new, has the same color on the back.
Oh, okay.
The Japanese ones have stars in each corner.
Let's see. Mary says, I bought some card machines and cardboard sleeves for the auction in the early 2000s and removed a bunch of those cards. Same or in Japanese and say Pocket
Monsters, yeah. They were the first original Pokemon cards.
And they were from the year
90s.
1990s.
Yeah.
Huh.
If they're in Japanese, the best thing you can do is contact PSA, who are the big grading company,
right,
and ask them how much it would cost to grade them. You're looking now, because of Logan Paul, a card like this where it would be like £4, you're looking at it probably sell it for 20, 30.
Uh-huh.
Because of the Paul brothers, you know. They went and bought a crap ton of booster boxes, opened them all and started selling all the cards for like 100,000.
Right.
So yeah, I just thought I'd come on and show you the difference.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a difference. And again, I guess when you're not into it or you don't do it a lot, you really don't know. Because for me, I just started, like I said, I got these for free. So I do have them in my inventory to deal with. But I just haven't had the time to sit there and look at each one of them.
Yeah.
It's good to hear that, because I'm sure there's fake on everything anyway.
Oh, yeah. The big booster boxes, the fake all them. And the Chinese fake them all.
Yeah. And
then they put them out into the thing. I mean, to be honest, you can probably pay $20 for a booster box where you're supposed to pay $100. You know?
T asked a question. What's the most expensive
Pokemon is the reverse holo, and it's a Charizard. It's from Darkness Ablaze. It's actually selling at the minute for 103,000.
Oh wow!
That's
also, thank you. Did not even know all of that.
And it's a card that just looks like that, but it's orange.
Well, that would have a hologram on the back of it too, does it?
Yeah, that's a nice one. That one, isn't it? But what about this one? It doesn't, and that's supposed to be a rare card. I have tons of fake ones and tons of real ones. It's just
right. And that's almost in anything we buy nowadays. It's like there's so many people who have fake stuff out there. You got to watch for it.
I mean, they tried faking Magic the Gathering, but obviously the artist that from 2012 died. And now the only cards worth a lot of money have his little autograph in the bottom corner.
In the bottom corner?
Yeah, of the Magic the Gathering cards. They'll always have the artist's signature at the like a name at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you know they're the rare ones.
Design by.
Mm-hmm.
Always say design by on the card.
It just says at the very bottom. It should have his on the Magic the Gathering cards at the very bottom, right in the corner. It'll have
this one? Does it have a signature? It's gonna say by.
Right, show me the bottom. So see at the bottom there, it'll have there 2004. The coin that was done by Cranestone. Chase Stone, that one.
Yeah, I just got this little mill has like a rainbow design on the right in the center of it right there.
That's a $7 card.
Yeah,
You
this
probably get
came
$7.
about the cards that I got from somebody.
Yeah.
It was just something that I bought.
If they have a white border, they're worth a lot of money.
Yeah, this one's green. And the
Also, the ones that make more money are planeswalkers. There is an application you can get that tells you how much your cards are worth.
Right. Good. Have a good day. No money. Gee, he's got to run. Everybody have a great day. Have a great day. So yeah, that's pretty good. Because again, a lot of things I'm sure, especially when you listen to stuff on eBay, every night you get this thing was saying it's fake.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, they fake everything.
Well,
you get fake clothes, you get fake everything. So regardless what it is, they can fake it.
Exactly.
I mean, I bought a booster box when I first started loving Pokemon. I got, oh great, I got the rare Charizard out of it. When I get a grade, they come back, no, it's fake. I was like, eh?
There is an app called Card Marvin.
There is an app called, no, it's called TCG. All you do is scan your card and it tells you exactly whether it's fake or not as well.
They can leave a message. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Their app is called Cardman, and the other one said TCG Players Help app
with card values, yes, and also TCG player tells you the card's fake.
That's my house phone. It's a scam. Something I don't know who they are. For card value. Now, is that for any cards or just certain cards?
Any. You can do Pokemon, you can do Magic, you can do Yu-Gi-Oh, you can do Dragon Ball. You can even do certain basketball and baseball cards in there. I
didn't even know that. That's good to know. Because I do have some cards that I've been getting lately that I'm going through. Yes, it's a telephone. Yeah, exactly. I don't recognize somebody from some community thing or whatever. But anyway, I know when it comes to these cards, I've been buying a lot of stuff on auctions, and it's a mixed mystery box or Diddy box or whatever some people call it. And I'm finding these different these cards because I even got these other cards that are in plastic that are from Eric Lindros.
Yeah, he's the artist that died.
Canadian ice skater.
Yeah.
And I have all of these in plastics.
The ones that are in plastics are not normally, if people put them in plastic, they're the ones that they want to keep and they know that the value.
Right.
That's why
on the back of it has Mark Crawford.
Yeah.
And these are from the 1980s.
The best thing you can do with them is look up the make of the card and who the person on the card is.
Yeah, because all of these are from that same person. This one's a OHL from the 1990s, printed in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's from 1991.
That's not a bad card.
And this is the back of it.
Yeah, the OHL cards. They're not too bad.
That's the front of it.
That's a nice. Yeah, they keep them in the plastic protectors because they're of a certain value. Yeah.
So is that OHL or just HL?
It's OHL.
Okay. Well, I have several of these.
I think it's something hockey league. I think it's something hockey league. I can't remember what yours was.
Yeah, that's the back of another card. But this was a thicker plastic.
Yeah.
And then this is the front of that one.
Yeah. All you do is just look up OHL cards, put the name in, put the date in, and it'll give you a rough idea of what they are.
And these two are like pug cards, I guess they're called. They're round.
Yeah. And they're made by Kraft as well, who don't do them anymore.
Right. And that's the back of it.
Yeah, they're actually quite good cards.
And that's the second one.
Yeah. Well, Kraft stopped making cards, I think it was 97, 98.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, that's why I started getting into these boxes, because that's some stuff that I've been buying and I've been having in my inventory that I've been trying to get along and finding. So that's why I'm glad that we had that conversation, so I know where to go look them up at.
Yeah.
To get going. Nate's good. Have a good day, Nate. It doesn't work on birthday cards.
No, obviously.
Cards.
Anyway, I just thought I'd jump in and let you know that.
Well, thank you, because that was a good little bit of information for everybody to hear, because I didn't even know how to tell, but I didn't know what kind of websites to check these cards on either.
You don't until it burns you, until I need to check out what these fakes. So you go through all the routes trying to figure them out, and it's just right in front of your nose. It's just one app.
Right. Hello and welcome, Steve. It's so good to see you today. Well, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and close the show out because I do have some things I got to get done. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out every day and supporting the channel in the morning like this. Looking forward to see y'all tonight at bingo. Don't forget it's at 5 o'clock. And I will be having 2 drawings at the end, actually 3 drawings at the end. If your name's in the, if you're in the chat and I pull your name at the end of the show, you have to be in the chat to win the Halloween candy that was donated by Miss Carol, which will be given out today at the bingo this evening. And so with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out every day and supporting the channel and showing your love and support. And then don't forget tonight, everybody, make sure you check out Paul's channel as well. And then, of course, my bingo at 5. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out. Love always. Love is free. And thank y'all so much. And God bless and have a blessed day. And please be kind to one another.